Hello, everybody. Brandon Carey here once more, and we are playing Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Or, if you were in Europe at the time, Sly Raccoon. As for me, I'm American, so we're playing Sly Cooper. This is a game that was made, I believe, 2002. Yeah, this is again. We're playing a legal copy. I legally own this game. Don't come after me. That we are playing with PS2 hardware. PS2 hardware. PS2 disc and PS2 hardware. You see? I own it. I own the game. It's mine. We're playing it. And this was made actually the very same year of Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank came out in September or in November. This came out two months earlier in September of the same year, 2002.
Sly, come in. Sly, do you read me?
Yeah, I read you.
I'm gonna let this play out.
Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van.
Interpol,
I'm the thief
even.
here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
That air vent.
Going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Was Jack and Daxter 2001?
I'll be down in no
Oh, it
time.
makes sense, because that was kind of the earlier attempts. Oh, cute. Cute raccoon emotes. Also, I love the, movie-esque style of this opening. This feels like the opening credits for a movie. I do apologize if the stream looks a little blurry. It looks a little blurry on my end.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button.
Yeah, it's
and
a
blue auras.
it's a 20-year-old game. And the hardware. There were a couple of things there were a couple of things that needed to do to it to make sure it works, and there was a little bit of a quality dip in exchange for keeping it kind of a persistent performance. Oh yeah, this came out the same year FF10 did, 2002.
Quick, Sly, smash Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
Yeah, this is a good opener. Behind the red door. But it's clocked, so...
That door must be super reinforced, Sly. Maybe there's a way to get around it.
Yeah. Old 2002 game. There's a little bit of a there's a little bit of a hardware limitation. Yeah, doors mean nothing. You just bypass them. That's how you deal with doors. But yeah, you are right, Xenoprice, that this very Ocean's 11 vibe feels so good.
This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
9, 3, 7. You don't need a key to a red door. You just fucking sneak past it.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Yeah. This is a really good introduction to the game. This is a good way to get you like into the world and the style of this game and what we're kind of doing as our main objective.
Criminal!
Ah.
Foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol...
It does actually match your eyes now that you mention
You
it.
gotta try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty
This
of time for
shock
that once you're
pistol.
safely behind bars.
It's a shock pistol, you know, because they can't have you shooting actual
Case
bullets.
file. I think you've had it long enough.
She's not a real cop. She doesn't shoot real guns. Nice try, Carmelita. Nice try. Look at all the damage she's doing to these police cars. That's gotta be thousands of dollars of damage.
Once again, my gang and I had
I
given Inspector
love-
Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it.
I love the
Finally,
animated
secret
style of
police
this
file I've
game.
been searching for all these years.
This animation's
This,
so
I
good.
could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book, the Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thevius Raccoonus.
You'd think...
Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands.
Yeah, I also love that they
Book
keep
in
that this
5
style
pieces and
maintained
split
throughout the
up,
series.
Each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes.
The art team gets noticeably better,
Broken
but the
alone,
style does
I was
not.
done with
The
the
style
town
is still
village.
maintained.
There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thevius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission,
This
I
is
would either
very
become
tight.
a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
This is actually a very tight opening.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things.
Like, that whole sequence took maybe 5 minutes, and we already have a good idea of what world we're in. A good idea of like the people of the character we are playing as and his motley crew. A good idea of what our objective is. And all of that, all of those key pieces, like that. If you actually like think about it, that was a lot of information dumped onto us very quickly, but in a way that didn't feel forced or rushed. It felt well paced.
I've already plotted a route to our first target.
Like, we are already in it, and we know all we need to know.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
The Welsh Triangle. Not Bermuda. Welsh. Totally different. We're on our first level, and we're not even 10 minutes into the stream. It is really hard to overstate just how snappy and how much brevity was in those scenes.
Hey, Sly, I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem. I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
I like their chemistry. The cast of this series, that doesn't really, like, throughout the entire trilogy, the chemistry between them is, like, it remains very strong.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues.
And we are going to go for a completionist, or
Material B to crack the code.
semi-completionist run. I'm not going to do the time attacks, because I don't really care. But we are going to go for a completionist run, relatively speaking. Like, as in all the clues and the pages. God, I love this game's soundtrack. It's also really, really good. But, something you'll notice is that the voice cast for not just this game, but really this entire trilogy, for the main three, Sly, Bentley, and Murray, they appear to have a lot of fun doing this role, or these roles.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
So, this is a mechanic that will occur throughout the entire game with these alarm systems. Basically, you can get hit once. Let me just show off. And if I get hit again by this red beam, I will die. But you do have this one freebie. And that's kind of how they give you a little bit of a grace period, despite Sly being a one-hit kill. Like, if Sly gets touched by something, it will be lethal. But you have that grace period when it comes to those alarm systems. It gives you just one free pass before you actually take a hit. But if you get caught by the laser a second time, it is lethal. Or the searchlights.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
He will. Alright, and down you go. it's really interesting, this game, because Sucker Punch kind of started out with the concept of a platformer, and later when like they started the game about a raccoon, and they realized midway through that project.
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle.
You'll notice a running theme about the circle button. It's a very useful button in this game. But, they start out with a game about a raccoon, and they realized partway through the development of that game that it works to have a raccoon thief, because, you know, the raccoon mask and the fact that raccoons are kind of like trash pandas. But on top of that, thievery is a very good flavor for a platforming game. Because a lot of the things that thieves do, like stay out of sight, like climb up pipes and on rooftops, it's a lot of platforming shit. A lot of platform mechanics that kind of just like sell themselves. Alright, we got caught, that's fine. Raise alarm, and the alarm goes, and the system goes down. Simple. And I have 14 clues, so I am missing 6. And that is unfortunate. So we are going to have to do... We are doing the bottle collection. We are doing the bottle collection.
Vault has got to be somehow related to those clues and bottles you've been collecting. If you can locate all the clues in this area, I should be able to crack the code
Okay,
and get you
I see
inside.
where 2 are. 3, 4. Okay. So we will climb this. Get these 2. Climb this. Get those 2. And we're still missing 2. That's okay. We're gonna go back and we're gonna find them. We're gonna find these missing clues. Oh, that's bad. Oops. Do I keep the I keep my clues between... Oh, that works. And you'll see that lucky charm. When I get 100 coins, that is basically... Like, if you play Crash Bandicoot, that is basically an Aku Aku mask. Where if I have it in my inventory and I take a hit, or if I fall, which is something that they do and Crash doesn't. Because they learned from Crash's mistakes. Is that if I fall with Lucky Charm on, I will survive. I actually agree with you, more or less. I think they do a good job balancing the fantasy and sci-fi aspects of this game together. Please don't make it past this gate. I think these clues are past that gate. I need to just use my binocucom. And there's not a way back, so we are going to save and quit. And hopefully my clues will be maintained. If not, doing the level again is not going to be a big deal. Yeah, I think I missed them at the ship too. And that's my B. At least my clues are maintained. And we don't have to worry about listening to the dialogue again. Yes, up there. Of course. I see them now. Down. Can I climb this? How do I get up there? I don't remember how you get up there. We're gonna find out. I know you can get all the clues. Oh, you just... Thank you.
You found it, Sly.
Thank you.
That's the final clue to crack the code.
It's been ages since I played this
Now
game.
find out both, and I'll give you the instructions to open it.
Perfect. And now we will have all the clues, which we can use to open that vault at the end of the level. This is basically, if you played Crash Bandicoot, the equivalent of getting all of the boxes in a level. So we just gotta finish the level again and we're all good. Nope. Missed me, sucker. Yep, we did it. You'll notice this game actually takes a lot of cues from Crash Bandicoot, but it's nowhere near as severe as Crash can be. It learned from a lot of the mistakes of Naughty Dog. See, like for example, I just took that fall, which frankly I don't feel like I should have taken it. I feel like that was robbed, but you see, instead of dying, I lose my mask or my lucky charm, which, if this was a Crash Bandicoot game, that would have just been death. Because Crash Bandicoot is harsh. Yeah, this is kind of like a hybrid of Crash and MGS when you think about it. Yeah. And now that we have all the bottles, we can open the vault.
Led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792.
792. And that gives us a page.
Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
And that is your reward. You don't get a gem the way you would in a Crash game. You get a special move or a passive that you can use in the rest of the game. And we get this key, and that's kind of like the equivalent of getting the crystal in Crash, where you get the key, and that's your big collectible for the level. Prowling the grounds. And now we're at this area's hub world.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high-voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine, but I warned you. I marked the areas you need to.
I love this cocky little shit. He's so good.
Follow them to your objective.
He's so cocky.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
Well, I guess he has a right to be. Yeah, he got this. He's only been thinking about this since childhood.
Found a lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
He got this. extra lives. Because this game, unfortunately, still used the live system.
With the possible exception being the gross negligence displayed below decks. I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times. If you lazy,
You notice the boss being mad at his men through the loudspeaker. Yeah, it is very James Bond-like. That's actually a good way to think about it, Matthias, where he's got that charisma and confidence that Sonic does, or that James Bond does. I guess I fucking Sonic. Why did I say Sonic? Well, I guess it's not entirely inaccurate. But it's definitely PG-13. It's definitely for kids. Yeah. Because... And you'll see, now that I have the 100 coins again, I get, instead of an extra life, I get a second Lucky Charm, which is more useful. Because... back when I was a kid, there was the huge, like, debate between Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter. But at the time, I think Sly Cooper was more or less neutral ground. Like, everyone agreed that Sly was good. So we all, like, let each other, like, let that one get a pass. Oh, we got caught. Oh, well. We're at the end. I also like how the, I like how the music sets the tone for each level. So we do want to destroy that vault. But before we do, I want to get these clue bottles up here. And these clue bottles up here. And I think we can go around this way. And get this clue bottle here. We should be mostly alright. There's the vault.
Dude, this is the vault, but you need more clues.
Yeah, thank you, Bentley, for the reminder. Got a lot of clues right here, though. These levels are actually these levels are far shorter than I remember them being. Okay. Fuck off with that shit. Yeah, these are, short and sweet is actually a pretty good way of phrasing it. Wow. I feel like I cheated that somehow. Let's get these clues. Speedrun strats.
Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
I think we should. This is a pretty easy one to get. Yeah, Crash would have killed me for that 100%. If we were playing a Crash game, I would have lost a life by now. Now we could try to beat those beams, or you just smash the alarm, remove the laser security, and get the clues this way. That's far easier. I believe the last two clues are here. So we'll do a little bit of backtracking to go get the vault code. Or to go put in the vault code. And then we'll get the key and we'll be done. Easy peasy. To the vaults. We're going to open the Disney vault. We're going to get Beauty and the Beast out. We're going to sell it. on Blu-ray, it's gonna be great. A little bit of camera issues, but so far so good. While we're over here, let's get this extra life. 'Cause those always come in handy. Unfortunately, this game still uses the live system. Unlike Ratchet & Clank and Jack, which knew to ditch those, this game didn't. At least not yet.
Whoever thought this code up knew what they were doing. Dial in 436.
436. I went past it, but it's fine.
Interesting. Old Sally Cooper's fast getaway raccoon roll. Stories claim she can move faster rolling than anyone else could on the run. Hold down the triangle button to use this move. Switch between your power-ups using L2 and R2.
Yes, and since we've gotten multiple moves at this point, we can use L2 and R2 to toggle through them, to cycle through them. Actually, yes. Yes, Matthias, this is a speedrun strat. People absolutely speedrun this game, use it with the roll. This is absolutely a speedrun strat because, once you clear a stage, you get to, like, once you clear an entire hub, you can replay levels in that hub via time attack. And when you're doing a time attack, this roll is crucial to getting the level done in time. It is crucial. And did you really comment, Dino Christ? The camera is, when you're playing level normally, the camera is not an issue. When you're trying to backtrack, there is definitely a bit of fighting the camera is doing with you. The camera does a little bit of fighting you. It really doesn't feel great. But just play level normally, it's fine. See the life over there, and I'm gonna gotta go for it. I also love they don't respawn the guard when you're leaving the level because that would just be unfair and rude. So the guard's dead, but when I come back through this level, the guard will be here. We'll come back for you in a second, my sweetie. But right now we got one more level to do. I'm hoping to get mostly through Raleigh and a bit of Mugshot before this stream is up. We'll find out. We'll see.
Jump and press the square button. That'll slam them shut.
Just like this. And we'll get the clue bottle while we're at it. I think this is a more involved level, but this shouldn't be too long.
We're in the engine room. My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're
down. Yeah, this is a very classic video game platformer setup from the 90s and early 2000s. This is a very classic setup where we're in the engine room doing platforming around the pistons. I don't know a platformer that hasn't done this at some point. Let me just make sure there's not a clue on the other side of this. Okay, we're good. Not getting a lot of clues per second, so hopefully that doesn't mean I've missed any. Oh, almost missed you. Almost missed you. It's 4, and this should be the 5th clue. Don't see any that I've missed yet. So far, so good. I'm also pretty sure once you get 2 charms, 100 coins at that point is an extra life. Alright, and it's okay if the clues drop. I want them to drop. Because they'll be on the floor and I can just pick them up. See, now that now those clues have dropped, if I go back here, it's fine. They're right here. I can just pick them up. You don't lose the clues that way. You can just get them. As long as you've touched the furnaces, you're good. Or the furnace grates. And this is a very classic platformer setup. Classic waiting for the spinny electric fans to go past. You'll notice as we play through this game, this is a very classic PS2, like a PS1 era platformer moved to the PS2 era, and you feel it. That's not a criticism, by the way. That's actually, like, it's not a bad thing. It's just something that you do notice, like, because a lot of these early PS2 era platformers were still designed from the, like, with PS1 era design, because that's like they were still, like, the PS2 was still a new piece of hardware during this era. Spyro is definitely a big part of that era of platforming history. Okay, as long as we get all the clues, nothing else matters. Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay, good. We got this clue. Now we'll go back and get the others. Break his alarm. Perfect. And we have 24 out of 30 clues. We are making very steady progress through this level. But you, like we've been talking about it for this entire half hour. The Crash Bandicoot influence specifically is very, very noticeable. It's a big part of this game's DNA. And while the game plays, or later games still play largely like this, they make a transition that is so wildly different from this while still keeping in the spirit of this design. And even now, I'm really impressed by how they threaded that needle. Because it wasn't really until the second Sly game that they understood what they were making.
Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding the rest of the clues.
I sure can't, Bentley. Which is why I'm going to find the remaining 3, and I'm pretty sure they're all in this room.
Bummer, you can't open this vault without finding
Yeah.
the rest of the clues.
I like the oily sheen on the platform. That's a cool little touch. Now, what if I pull on this? What happens? No clues in this room, I think. So let me double check. I'm not gonna go for that key until I've gotten the clues and the vault. So we're gonna go back here. And we're gonna get these clues. Oh, they're right here. Should be 2 clues in this vault. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All those vaults always have 2 clue vials in them.
To enter the vault code. I can't believe I pieced this one together.
2, 2, 7. Another page! What move will we get this time?
These are the blueprints of Raleigh's entire operation. I wonder... Yes, I can wire this info directly into your binocucom. It'll show you the position of nearby clues and breakable objects.
And that'll help us get the clues for the rest of the levels. So we don't get a power, but we get a an intel that lets us hone in on clues in the rest of the levels here in Raleigh's compound. Which, you go for 100%, is a valuable upgrade. Now we can just walk across here because this platform is no longer moving. And now we go for the key and finish out this level. This has been a very breezy pace so far. I love him standing still when the platform is rotating under him. That's pretty funny. Because it's a Ken animation. And that guard should be back. Yes, he is. That's fine. We don't actually need to go that way anyway. Oh, that lucky charm isn't there because we have the gold lucky charm. So we do have enough keys to go to the second stage, but there's no point in doing that yet.
You can adjust the game camera using the right analog stick. And to bring the camera behind you, click it.
Down! Cunning disguise. I don't know if you can see it, but playing this game, the controls are extremely smooth. This game feels really good to play.
Those rats got pegged.
Raleigh appears to have booby-trapped this entire place.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Don't you get it, Sly? If you step on that rug, forget about becoming a master thief. You'll be a master dartboard.
Wait a second. What if I jumped into that barrel for protection?
I don't know. It looks pretty risky and very unsanitary.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, the controls for this game feel really good. Alright, let's get rid of you. That's the key over there. Can smash the darts thing when we get to the other side of them. Because coins are good. As you can see, now they have the 2 charms. Coins give me lives. Oh, no, wait. I actually think I need this barrel. Yeah, I do. I need this barrel. To get past the dartboard.
So far, so good. I bet if you stayed still inside the barrel, the guard won't be able to see you, even if he shines his flashlight on you.
The cardboard box. Yes, this is very much the cardboard box. In the box. Shame we have no cardboard tank. And here's some more clue bottles. There are 30 in this area. There we go. Yeah, I love how when you are sneaking around, they actually mute the music or lower the volume. And the way when you get when the alarm procs, the music gets all like hype and scary sounding. Like, the game does a lot setting the mood of the events with just music alone. We need to get through here. And I see the poo bottles. I have not forgotten them, but I need to get rid of these dark things first, so I can be a little less restricted moving around. Right, I think I got all the clues on this level. Yes, it should be all of them, I think. Yeah, the way that like the music immediately starts like going all quiet when we start singing, that is a very nice detail. Nope. Shut up. I believe, yeah, the vault is there, but we need the rest of the clues where we can open it. Stay down, fool. Alright, and I think we're out of need for the barrel at this point. Now, I saw clues up here. So let's get up here and get them. Now I'm trying to remember how to get out of this mode. There we go. Where are the last clues? Over here. Gotcha. Okay. Good thing we got that blueprint from the last level. We might have missed those clues.
Press the circle.
Let's see what power we get this time.
With the help of a straight edge and compass, the answer was simple. Dial in 242.
2, 4, 2. We're already making some steady progress through the game.
Outstanding! Another page from the Thevius Raccoonus. This one features Dev Cooperinda's slow motion jumps. He used this to get by all kinds of airborne threats. Hit the triangle button while in the air to slow down time.
We did it. Gotta slow down time, but it only works when we're jumping. You get bullet time. But only when we're jumping. And now we use this barrel to finish the level. Like shooting raccoons in a barrel. What? Yeah, it's not good for speedrunning, but it is good for making, for checking airborne, for checking before you land. Getting a little bit of extra time to make a maneuver you need in the air. We got 4 keys. We only need 3 of them to open this thing and keep going with the level. here.
Astonishing! All my calculations led me to believe you had failed to knock out that generator.
Never was good at math.
Well, here's a real test for you. I found a way up to Raleigh's hideout, but unfortunately, it is doomed to failure.
You're not gonna tell me I have to shoot myself out of that cannon.
I'm afraid that's the only way.
Now you're talking.
You're really scaring me, man. Anyway, to get in
I love it. You're really scaring me,
you have to
man.
steal all 7 of Raleigh's treasure keys.
So what are we waiting for? You show me those hollow what's-its?
You mean my holographic markers?
Yeah. And I'll swipe whatever it takes to get shot out of that cannon and steal back my family's Devious Raccoonus.
Hell yeah. Shaken, not stirred. Anyway, I started blasting. It does feel like that sometimes. Thank you. Now this is a mini game. Every stage has a 1 or 2 of these. They're usually fine, but not great. But you need to do them to finish the game, so we're gonna do them.
You found it, Sly. This is where Raleigh's gang of crabs stashes his sunken treasure. Use your sub to blast them. The left analog stick controls the sub. Give it a try.
Yeah, this is a twin stick shooter.
Use the right analog stick to fire its gun. That's
It's a
it.
twin stick shooter. If you know those mechanics, you know how this works.
One direction while firing in another. To earn a treasure key, you'll need to collect all 40 chests. Do not let a crab take one into a tube.
So yeah, we basically need to destroy all these chests before the crabs take them. Really simple mini game. Just need to do it before. Just need to make sure all of the crabs don't take a single chest, or we lose. Yeah, this is a very classic setup, although perhaps like goofy interpretation of it. It's alright. This minigame is alright. It's not particularly great, but it's fine. Done.
You did it.
Not too complicated. Not a whole lot to talk about. Twin stick shooter. You know how they work. It's a mini game. And that is an extra life. We did it. Now we got 2 more levels to do, and we'll be all done for Raleigh's compound. Alright, and here's an extra life. Where's the last one? Fire down below. Oh, I know where that is. I think I know where it is anyway. We'll get that. We'll do that later. But we can see a level right here. We're just gonna go for this one. Again, thievery makes for good platforming. Always has. The gunboat graveyard. Oh no. Fortnite? Where are we dropping, boys? But yeah, it looks like someone's a little upset that we've been taking their treasure keys. Oopsie doopsie. I regret nothing unless... Oh, the treasure keys over there, so this should be a detour for clues. Let's disable that alarm first, then go for those bottles. Ten clues on the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town. Wow. Oh. Tilted Tower is where it be, though. Tilted Tower is where it's at. Everyone knows my homies spend all their Tilted Towers. Oh, was this actually progress? Well, this might have been progress this whole time. Huh. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys, ladies and gentlemen. "15 clues. Only 5 left. Oh, this is, there we go. That's the right way. It's a very short level. Holy shit. And here are the remaining 4 clues. 1, 2. Take care of you. 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. That's all she wrote. Well, I'm sure she wrote much more, but about these clues, that's all she wrote.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Making progress.
Cake. Input 719.
719. Another page. Let's see what this move is.
Interesting. Chris Cooper's dive collection technique. This move is an extension of the dive move you already know. Just jump and hit the triangle button near breakable objects for some fast breaking, fast collecting action.
Alright. Jump and dive for us. Looks like a power slam that brings coins in. Alright. I can dig it. And we're already 50% through the game. This is a lot of progress. We're only an hour through the stream. We should be able to get at least part of Mugshot done by the time the stream is over. Which is great for me. Now, if memory serves... The final level, where is it? Looks like it's in this tower here.
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said?
Yes. And this is the last level of this section. Just need to make our way over here. And get this final key, and then we can fight Raleigh.
Temperature's reading way off the charts in here. This must be the power source for the storm machine.
And we already know where the vault is. It's right here. Which means this is a level we should be able to backtrack in pretty easily. Yep. Ooh, that was close. Check for all these clues. Yeah, this should be a pretty easy backtracking level. Otherwise, they wouldn't put the vault right at the start. Getting a lot of lives, too. Alright, and this will... Yes. Down you go. You should be able to get the clues once you climb up there. 10 clues already. It is definitely lava. Fun fact, getting that close to lava should be lethal. Even if it doesn't touch you. It would get so hot that it would burn the air in your lungs. It's a little science fact for you. Yeah, Sly's fur would be singed right now. Or at the very least, uncomfortable. But we're in cartoon world, so that doesn't matter. Cartoon physics don't apply. That's a fun fact I love. Like, I think about every time I play lava level in a video game. Where, like, just being near that much lava should kill the person who is inside it. Or near it. Regardless of whether or not they are actually in the lava, just being near it should kill them. Alright, we've got 12 clues left. Give it a quick peek. Make sure nothing was forgotten over here. Alright, it's all in this direction. That's good to hear. That's good to know. I gotta knock you out. Mom said knock you out, son. How many people even get that reference? Alright, 6 clues left. And you got... See, now we have a security camera that will raise the alarm if we are caught doing the treadmill. And the last few clues should be over here. Question is, do we backtrack? Or just... No, we're not going to backtrack. We're going to do it a different way. We're just going to open the level. We're just going to go back in. Open the vault. And back out. I'm pretty sure this works. I'm like 95% sure this works. And it will avoid us having to do all of that backtracking.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I'm unbeatable! No code can stand before me!
I'm proud of you, Bentley.
It's got to be 579!
I love that you can go past the code and it still counts.
Oh, you're lucky, Sly! This page features Karen Cooper Giwa's coin magnet technique. All she had to do was stand near money, and simply jump into her purse. From now on, you'll automatically collect any coins you come near.
So our coin pickup radius is extended. Now we should just be able to bitch out. And now we can fight Raleigh, since we have all the keys and all of the pages of the Thevius Raccoonus from this hub world. To be clear, for raw completion, for any percent, as the speedrunners call it, you just need the keys. For 100%, you need the keys and the clues and the vaults. But now that we have this cannon, it's time to fight Raleigh. I like the glass breaking sound, even if it's kind of weak sauce, because it's the glue bottle break sound.
How delightful. We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests.
Listen, Raleigh, wipe up my family and steal what's mine? You better expect company.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado...
Oopsie doopsie.
Exploding to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are.
Bring it on.
I like this little banter before the boss fight. This was always fun. All right, down. It's all right. We don't need the platforms. These are pretty simple mechanical fights. Not a lot of like it's a platformer, so they have platforming mechanics as boss fights. And this time when he touches it, it'll glow. This should be the fifth one. Down. Not a lot of complex fights here. But this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down.
Blast it all! You've beaten me. Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're
Easy
no
boss
match
fight.
for Mugshot, my villainous cohort in Utah. You will see. Mesa City is so
Mugshot, eh?
well-guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms.
Raleigh's section
We
of the
didn't actually
Thevius
kill him,
Raccoonus
though.
held detailed instructions on how to perform my ancestor Ryoichi Cooper's Ninja Spire Jump, a technique he developed while sneaking into the thickly fortified castles of feudal Japan. Finding a way off Raleigh's boat got
I
a
love this
little
art style.
tricky with
It's
the
so good.
untimely arrival of Inspector Fox, who, failing to find me, busted Raleigh and his crew.
Hot chick with gun buzzed amphibious yuck
With the
mouth.
storm machine out of commission, boats found their way back onto the ocean, and the mystery of the Welsh Triangle faded from memory. My gang and I loafed around England for a while, enjoying the pleasant weather, and then headed back home, excited for our next heist.
I took the liberty of pinning your mission map up on the wall. You can use it to warp directly to any levels you've already visited.
Nice.
We're all set to go to Mesa City.
But you'll notice you'll notice that there's that little trend where Carmelita doesn't come here in time to bust us. So she'll settle for busting the local mob boss instead and move on with her life. She's actually not a bad cop. It's just that her rival is Sly Cooper. So she ends up getting a little shortchanged. Of course, this thing is a good cop, unfortunately. So she is just a cop. Unfortunately, we didn't know better in 2002. But we know better now.
It had been a while since I'd been back in the U.S. Next up, the notorious mugshot.
Hello there, handsome.
English vibe. What he
Well,
lacked in brains, he definitely made up for it.
No, he skips leg day.
Turns out
Not
it wasn't
handsome.
always that way. He grew up as the run of the litter. A neighborhood weakling. The only friends he could turn
Friends
to were
don't let
usually
friends
found on
skip
the big
leg day.
screen. It was there that he spotted his first gangster, and he knew instantly that that's what he wanted to be. He spent the rest of his youth working real hard to get there, fueled on his dreams of great power and respect.
The dog father.
With enough perspiration, he realized that dream. He'd become a hard-boiled, street-brawling, tough-as-nails gangster, ensuring that he'd never be kicked on or pushed around again.
I like beating up bullies too, but I also can't. But also, don't skip leg day, guys. Please don't skip leg day. It's very important that you keep an even physique. "40 clues, eh?" He literally does walk with his fists.
Hey, Sly, I thought you said Mesa City was going to be loud and busy. This looks more like a ghost town.
Something's happened. Where is everyone?
I don't know, but it's starting to give me the creeps. What do you say we take off?
And miss all the fun? Besides, I want to try out that new move I got from Raleigh's section of the Thevius Raccoonus.
You mean the ninja spire jump?
Yeah, do me a favor and read me the instructions again.
To landeth safely upon diminutive points, leapeth lively and presseth the triggering device with the round geometrical object emblazoned upon it.
So, jump and hit the circle button to land on narrow spots.
That's a rough translation.
But accurate. I like this music. Sorry, my man, but you're guarding clues. Can't allow that. If there is one thing that they really don't do great in this first Sly game, and we'll see it when we come to it, is Murray. We'll probably get to it at some point, but they really do Murray. They fix it in the later games, but in the first Sly game, Murray gets done so dirty. And it's a way that it does feel a bit fat-phobic. I don't think they intended for that, though. It's just kind of the way it comes across. They fixed that in the later games, and you'll see what I mean when we get to it. Because I think we're gonna get to it soon. Either, like, if it's not this stream, it'll be the next, because it is in Mesa City where we start seeing that. Because he gets his own levels. I love that the bulldogs are chewing on dumbbells. Nice try. If you can rent them on PS4, I definitely recommend the Sly games. They're really fun. They're really good platformers.
What's with those flashing lights?
The latest in high-tech security. Electronic floor sensors. Step on them and you're a goner.
Same rules apply.
They're safe to walk on while flashing, but it also means they're about to switch to a different sector.
Same rules apply. Get detected once, you're fine. Get detected twice, you'll die. Same rules as usual. Nothing changes. As far as that goes. And as he said, when they're blinking, it's safe to walk on them. Nice try. Making progress. Got most of the clues so far. Here you go, Joker. Fall down. Like the dog that you are. Oh, you know what? Is Sly also a series that got trapped on the PS3 and never made the PS4? I have to look that up. Oh, that's a bummer. Part of what kept me away from streaming these games for so long was that I couldn't play them on my PS4 using my capture card. Fortunately, I have a legal copy that I'm playing on my PS2. Legal! It's mine, I own it. Definitely not piracy. Definitely not piracy. I legally own this game. Why do you keep saying that, Brandon? No reason. No reason. Just feel like I should let you know. Oh, that's the vault. It feels like it's worth letting you know that it is possible to acquire this game through completely legal means. Also, importantly, to remind you that I do not condone or endorse piracy in any way. I don't do it. I would never tell you that it is really easy to set up a PS2 emulator and find an ISO of Sly Cooper and run it on your computer. I would never tell you that. I would never tell you that. And I most certainly wouldn't tell you that it didn't take long to set up if in the world where I set it up. If I did set it up, I would not tell you that it was easy to set up. I promise you. It would not be easy. And it would not have taken less than an hour. It would have taken I assume it would be a lot of work for no payoff, you dirty, filthy criminal. Absolutely no payoff. And now we have all the clues. It's time to go back for that vault. Thankfully, the alarms are off, so it's a lot easier going back than it is going forward. I would never tell you to pirate a game that I legally own. I would never tell you that. Oh, you got a PS5. That's awesome. Congrats. Those are hard to come by. I kind of lucked out and got mine. Now let's get the vault code.
A little bit of higher mathematics and voila! Dial in 314.
314. Apple, cherry, and blueberry. I love 3.14.
You've uncovered Rob McCooper's patented explosive hat technique. Use the triangle button to toss your cap. Then use the triangle button again to detonate it. Better back off to a safe distance first.
I hope you get your PS5. I hope you get it. I've enjoyed mine. It's a great FF14 machine for me, among other things. Now, honestly, it's my move. I don't actually get a lot of use out of it. You're not a pie guy? You're not 3.14159? I'm not really. You know, that's as far as no, 1.14592. I'm sorry, I don't remember the lot. I don't know that much about beyond that for pi. That's as far as I go. Whoops. Forbidden West was really good. You're gonna like that. If you liked the first Horizon, you're gonna like Forbidden West. Man, if I had time, I would recommend a lot of good PS5 games to you, because there are a lot of good ones. A lot of good PS4 games work on PS5 as well, but a lot of good PS5 games. I mean, while we're talking about PS2 platformers, the new Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus, or Rift Apart.
Well, this mugshot certainly isn't shy. Okay, so we
Really
he's
good.
Here somewhere, but how are we supposed to find him? Mesa City is a big place.
Given that he's a bulldog, it seems only reasonable to assume that he chose to live in a giant fire hydrant.
That's some sound logic, Sly. Now you
Not
just
really, since you're anthros and not
into the building
animals, but
space.
Oh, I'm sure I'll think of
we'll let it slide. Alright, get over here. Ooh, Witcher 3, that's another good one. CD Projekt.
It's the boss. You know, I need a voice to admit that maybe driving everyone out of town, while necessary to set up shop, might have taken a hit out of the business. So, now I hope you must be obliged to any visitors that come here to lose their money at my casino. But I got a reliable tip that a cop might be snooping around the operation.
A cop might be here. Take care, Matthias.
See where the hell I landed. Capiche?
Mugshot thinks there's a cop here, not a master thief, so we should be fine. As long as Crumley doesn't show up. No bad guys here. Is this the Murray level? Yeah, this is the Murray level. Let's talk. Let's start talking about it, I suppose, since we're gonna get into it.
Murray is in position to make a run for this key.
Okay, so what do I do?
Provide some covering fire for him with that blasting station.
Sweet.
Use the left analog stick to aim and press the square button to fire.
I'll do my best.
So we have to basically escort Murray, because he seems incapable of doing any thing by himself. I don't like this portrayal of him as kind of this cowardly git. It's fine, but he definitely feels... They definitely do much more with his character in the sequels. I like that it keeps your Lucky Charms, though, so you still get to use your Lucky Charms here. Oh. Whoopsie. Oh, Miss Ruby's World? Yeah, that's also pretty good. Oh, shit. This is bad. I just burned both my Lucky Charms. They are not magically delicious. Not anymore.
I'm halfway there.
Don't shoot those. I like that little fake out. That's pretty funny. Almost there. Okay, thank God. Okay, that was close.
I'm really close. No.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, you son of a bitch. Do I have to start over from the beginning? Yes. Fuck.
Let's go, Sly.
Oh, this sucks.
No.
Yeah. Murray gets done dirty.
Bingo.
Avoid the toxic barrel. I'll shoot that one there while I still can. Well, I can still do it safely. Alright. Yeah, but this... It feels weird that Murray has no way of defending himself here.
I'm half done.
He feels like a burden,
Oh no.
which is kind of a problem.
Oh no.
It's not the worst thing in the world. It's really a minor thing. It's just a little frustrating. As someone who is a big dude myself,
Oh no.
I can't help but be a little, like, annoyed at the portrayal.
Almost there. Yikes. Way to go.
And we got the key. Look at this bumbling oaf. He's big and bumbling. That's his character trait. I'm not annoyed. You're annoyed. Miss Ruby is another, like, it is a very, like, it's one of my favorite levels, too. In the game, the Miss Ruby stage. We're not gonna get to it tonight. We're gonna be almost there, but not quite there. But I really enjoyed that level. Or those levels growing up. And... something you'll notice as we proceed. The number of mini-game stages grows with each hub world. Raleigh had one mini-game stage in his level. This one should have two if memory serves. This might be the second one. Yeah, this is the second mini-game. The Murray was the first one. The Murray one we just did was the first one. This is the second one.
Murray, what's going on down there?
Well, I drove to this hot dog stand for a quick snack, and the next thing you know, I'm getting challenged to a race by these gangster
Notice the
dogs.
Asian dude in the hot dog stand.
Yeah, 3 times around the track for a key.
It's all you, man. Drive the van with the left analog stick. And if you manage to pick up any nitro power-ups, you can get a boost by pressing the square button. Go get them.
I'm on it.
He gets into trouble by visiting a hot dog stand. Get it? Because he's fat. I do not like these races. I do not find them fun. We're just gonna be... hopefully we won't be spending too much time doing this, because I do not like these levels. They were always the worst ones to play in the original Sly game. I just need to pass you. Oh, this level sucks. This car drives like ass. Out of the way. No! Come on. Ugh. This car feels like ass to drive. Come on. The nitros really aren't worth going out of your way for. Come on. Get out of my way, you son of a bitch. Oh, we're gonna lose. This is This is it. I don't want to have to keep doing this.
Damn! Those crummy dogs are pumping me right and left.
Get back in there and bang them back. We need that key.
Yes, we'll try again. Mini games, right? They're fun. They're fun. Fuck you. Get out of my way. Oh, you piece of shit. Piece of filth. God, I hate these cars. Restart race. Because you really can't make any mistakes. I hate these levels. And this is not the only race in the game. There's another one, and it also sucks. I'm going to store these up. No! God damn it. Fucking hell. Most of the minigames are fine. It's just this particular one really pisses me off. We're restarting the race, I guess, because I can't make any mistakes. Like, if I flip once, the race might as well be over. The margin of error for this is part of what makes it so bad. Stop breaking all the fucking nitros, bitch! Oh, Lord. Thank you. Did not do that on purpose, but I will take it. Well, that passes you. And almost past you. Not quite. Get away from me! Son of a bitch! You and your fucking hearse. Nope. Restarting. Can't make that kind of mistake. Oh. We're gonna see if maybe these nitros actually help more than I think they do. Oh, these cars. Oh, I hate this shit. This level is so bad. This level is so bad. It'd be nice if they didn't break all the nitros before I could get to them. Kiss the wall. No! Phew. Oh, Lord. Missed that nitro. Oh, you son of a bitch. One more. Need to get past this fucker. I can do it. I can do it. I can take you out. I'm gonna hold on to this for a second. And pass you, you piece of shit! As long as I can keep in front, I should be fine. Alright. Don't slow down, Murray. Don't slow down. Got it. Thank God. One more of those to do, unfortunately. We won't have to do that till later, though. Ugh. That minigame is the worst. Which... also why... It's also part of why Murray's portrayal kind of sucks in this game, is because he's given the worst minigames to do. The racing and the escort missions, which neither one of those tibbies are particularly enjoyable. Got one more. We got the actual platform level to do here now. So let's do that. Yeah, oof is right. Oofy doofy is right. Ugh. That opens the gate for the casino. No clues here. 40 in level total.
Nice job getting in, but look out for those guards. Mugshot's got those sheep-head-toting dogs hunting like a pack.
Oops. Stay down. Oh, you piece of shit! Ugh! Well, guess fighting is not an option. And we'll sneak right past them then. Down. A lot of coins from slot machines. Don't see any clues. I don't see any clues, so I think we're good. Alright. Takes care of that. Nice try, doggos. Now let's break these bottles and get a ton of money out of it. And get these clues that you were guarding. Should never guard clues and expect to walk away from it. Alright. Anything down there worth? No, I think that's just set dressing. It's a little vertigo inducing, I'm not gonna lie. I think if we pull the lever... There's a lever up there, I think. Get some clues that are hiding in the bushes here. Yeah, you see that hook up there. Easy money. I always like this level soundtrack. Let's just bring this back up here. That's fine. More clues. A lot of coins in this level. I am not ignoring those clues, I promise. I just want to take out the alarm before I go for them. The alarm gone, it's a lot easier to pick up these clues. And no clues over yonder. I like that he flooded the area to make it look like a giant fire hydrant. And down you go. Getting close to the end of this level, I think. I like this, like, bulldog-themed Las Vegas. It's pretty cute. It's a pretty cute theme for a whole hub world. Favorite soundtrack is Vampire the Masquerade. We're gonna have to clarify which Vampire the Masquerade, because the one I'm thinking of is Bloodlines. And I don't recall that soundtrack very well. Yeah, Bloodlines is a... It had the potential to be a good game. Unfortunately, it's also a buggy mess. I love it, but it occupies that area in my heart that Alpha Protocol does. Where it is a game that appeals to me that I cannot in good faith recommend. I don't remember its soundtrack all that well, though, unfortunately. It's been ages since I played it. I was in college at the time, I think. That was with Etc. and Krellin when I played that with them on that on their LP. Oh. Piece of shit. It is a really good RPG. If you can forgive its jank. It was one of my favorite games at the time, too. Like, I will sing off Protocol's praises. It is a really, really good game. You just need to be aware of its flaws when you go in. Otherwise, you'll have a miserable time. And I have a ton of games like that in my portfolio. Games that I absolutely love. But I love it knowing that they are imperfect masterpieces. And that's where Bloodlines is in my heart. It is in that, like, imperfect masterpiece section. Now let's get this vault.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Man, I'm getting swift with deciphering these codes. Dial 338.
338.
Okay, this page is from your hyperactive ancestor, B.F. Cooper. He discovered a way to speed up the clock. Perfect for those long stakeouts. Just hold down the triangle button to use it.
It sounds like you and I have very similar tastes, Vampire Queen. If that's what what brings brings you to Bloodlines, because I love imperfect games. I love games that have
Sly, this giant roulette wheel is spinning too fast.
flaws.
Jump counterclockwise around it. You'll have to jump in the other direction to try to land on the green section.
I love rough games. And obviously here, this is a pretty simple, I don't want to say puzzle, but challenge. Land on the green 3 times and get the key. Yeah, like, for example, I recently started playing a game called Abermore, which if you like those kind of thief-esque games, it's similar. Fortunately, it's rough. It's very rough. And unfortunately, like my save is permanently, like, I cannot finish the game because there's a really bad problem with my save file. But I do like that game. It's just, it's not a game I can recommend in good faith. And I love those kinds of games that I personally love, but I would hesitate to recommend to somebody else because I know that it doesn't appeal to, it wouldn't appeal to them the way it appeals to me. I believe my run of Bloodlines was as a Tremere. Yeah, I use blood magic. I think that's the Tremere's specialty. And you think I'm gonna actually let you catch me? No, fool, we're gonna go right above you. Straight to the top. Oh, I love this level. I love how I love the atmosphere of this level. I love the platforming in this level. This is one of my favorites when I played the game. This is one of the levels I always love coming back to. It also helps that the soundtrack for this level is just aces. This is a fucking banger of a level, man. Like, I listened to that OST. It's so funky.
Forget it. Your cane will never smash that thick glass. You'll need something super heavy, like that big wrecking ball up there.
Good to know.
See those neon tubes? I know they look like you can't climb on them, but with your thieving skills, I bet you could pull it off.
And like, when you think of like a thief or a heist-themed platformer, climbing on top of these kinds of neon signs in Vegas, that's exactly the kind of shit you think of. Oh, it works so well. Oh, this feels so good. Have I mentioned the controls in this game are really solid? Now, we could proceed, but we have clue bottles to collect first. This might be the last level we do for tonight, unfortunately. But oh, this is actually not unfortunate. This is a banger of a level to end the stream on. Fucking banger. Oh, I'm in a good mood right now. Sly Cooper puts me in a good mood. You know, there are a few things that make me happier than just smacking a bunch of shit and watching coins pop out. Got all these clue bottles that are just stashed there. Whew. Do, 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 do. Doing my thief shit, climbing on neon signs. So good. So fucking good. Well, first get this clue bottle behind you. 10 left, which means we are making progress through this level. We might actually have time for one more. If we finish this quickly enough. Nice. More lives, if they can never hurt. We will be playing this. If you're new to the stream, I stream whatever game I'm playing every week from 8 to 10 on Sunday. So if you're down for more Sly Cooper, first let's reset this camera. Perfect. Be sure to join us next time we stream, this time Sunday from 8 to 10 Eastern Time. And we will gladly give you the Sly Cooper you were desiring, because God, I love this game. Love Sly Cooper. Or if you're one of those weirdos in Europe, Sly Raccoon.
I got a voice message for the two-bit thief who's making off with all my treasure keys. You dead, Pally. If I get my hands on you, I'm gonna fit you with your own pair of cement buddy slippers. You hear me?
Cement shoes. Alright, and this should be the end of the level. And I think I saw yes. There's the last clue. Oh, if I missed just one clue, oh, that's gonna be awful. Okay, no, it's okay. It's over here. We're good. Oh, thank God. We are going to do Band of Thieves, but before that...
Circle to enter the vault code.
Hold
You
on.
need an IQ of at least 140 to figure this one out. Dial in 468.
See what page we got first.
Found the blueprints for mugshots additions to Mesa City.
Perfect!
With these files, I'll be able to help you find all his clues and breakables. Just look through your binocucom to get the information.
So, for those of you who are relatively new to watching me, which is thinking probably most of you, a while back I did the Crash and Spyro games on PS for their HD remasters. And the way I did that is I did Crash 1, then Spyro 1, then Crash 2, then Spyro 2, and so on until we finished the trilogy. I am doing the same scheme for this and Ratchet and Clank. We already played Ratchet and Clank 1. So now we're playing Sly 1. So I'm going to follow this one up with Going Commando, and then we'll do Sly 2. But we are going to finish both trilogies. And that just gives me some like time between games so that I don't burn out on them. We might have time for one level. I'm not... Do I have time for one level? Fuck. And so once we finish this, we will move on to going commando, and then at that point we will finish. We will start with Sly 2. I do not feel confident that I'll be able to finish another level in the 5 minutes I have left to stream. So I think we're going to call it just a little bit early and end the stream for tonight. Though at this rate, next stream we should be able to finish off Miss Ruby and start Panda King. Which is actually a really good pace for this. We might be able to finish this in 3 streams at this rate, which I'm in favor for, because Slide 2 is going to take a while, so that'll be able to make up the time in doing Slide 2 later. I think we're going to call it just a little earlier than usual, but we are going to call it for tonight. We completely finished Raleigh's World, and we are almost finished Mugshot's World, so for one stream, 2 hours, I'm gonna say this is a lot of progress that we've made. But it shall have to stay. We usually have to call it for the night. Remember, we will continue this next week. Same time, same place. But for now, remember, COVID is still an ongoing issue, so wear your mask. As much as you can, although it's a little harder these days because of the restrictions being lifted. Get your vaccine, your booster shot, wash your hands, keep yourself clean. Remember that Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, and all lives cannot matter until minority lives matter. I am Brandon Carey. Thank you all so much for joining me. This has been a lovely stream. You were all phenomenal people. And I hope to see you next week. Until then, take care and stay safe, y'all. Bye!